Morning and going places, we're swapping homes. If you're anything like me and you spent part of your holiday watching The Holiday and dreaming of a cute cottage outside London, well, good news, you can live out your rom-com fantasies in real life, or at least the cute cottage part.
I'm very interested, but the cottage is really only available for home exchange. Home exchange, what is that? We switch houses, cars, everything. I haven't done it before, but friends of mine have.
And here to explain home exchange with a little more detail, as Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet just described, is Jessica Palucci. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited to have you. As you well know, I did, in fact, watch The Holiday over the holidays. It's one of my favorite movies to watch around that time of year. But Home Exchange is the actual website that is used in the movie.
It is. So many people don't know that.
Yeah.
They know the concept of home exchanging as the thing Cameron and Kate do in the movie, but they don't know that they can do it and use the actual website.
I think that most people thought it was just kind of a concept, or there are things like it that exist, but this is an actual website, as we know was in the movie, so it's been around for quite a while. Tell us about how it works.
Sure. So yes, we celebrated our 30th anniversary last year, so we've been around for quite a while. And it works similar to how you see in the movie. That shows a reciprocal exchange, but we also have guest point exchanges where if you wanted to come to my home in Boston, you could give me some guest points and I could use them to go elsewhere. So there is a bit more flexibility to it than you see in The Holiday.
That's very interesting. So a lot of people these days are using sites for travel that are, let's call them non-traditional, even though now they've been around for a little bit of time. But how is this different than other sites that people might be used to using?
Sure. So as we all know, it can get very expensive to travel nowadays. Home exchange is a much more budget-friendly option. We charge a one-year fee of $175, so less than the night at most hotels, and you get to exchange unlimited for the year.
Okay, so it's a program and then you can go all over. Where are some of the places, so people think home exchange, where are the places you can go? Is it international? Is it only within the U.S.? What are some of the options?
Yeah. We have homes in over 130 countries. Some of our top destinations are Paris, London. People love a big city. We have lots of homes here in the U.S. as well. So yeah, people can go pretty much anywhere they want across the globe.
I was looking at the site myself because I love traveling, and Paris is one of my favorite spots, and I noticed that there were lots of places in Paris. What are some other trending sites that you're seeing, and are you seeing a lot? I know there are hubs that you have, and one of them is right here in Massachusetts. Are you seeing a lot of people come to Boston?
We are, yeah. This is a big spot, especially when the weather gets a little warmer. But recently we've been seeing a trend where people are getting back to the city travel. The pandemic had people traveling rurally, which totally makes sense, and now people are ready to get back into the big cities and go to some of those touristy places.
And of course, safety is always somewhat of a concern when you're doing something like this, again, which isn't a hotel that you're kind of used to, you know how it operates. Are there safety measures in place so you kind of know who you're dealing with and can verify all of that?
Absolutely. We offer extensive guarantees and verification. And one important thing to remember is that everyone on Home Exchange is both a host and a guest. So there's that added level of mutual respect, mutual trust that you're just not going to get elsewhere.
Does it have reviews for people as well, that you can kind of get to know them a little bit before they either come into your home or you go into their home? Because again, when I was looking this morning for my fantasy trip that I'm taking, I noticed that some people have pets and they will leave their pets there when they go. So there's a lot of different options.
Absolutely, yes. You can fill out your bio and description so you can really let people know what you're looking for, what kind of exchange you want. There are reviews, and the big thing is that you do chat with the person you're going to exchange with ahead of time, so you can really get to know each other. Lots of lifelong friendships have been made.
I love that. It really is kind of like the movie, which I think is part of what people liked about it, that it had this kind of level of intimacy while still remaining very safe. And then, of course, post-pandemic, or in the world where we're hoping is a post-pandemic, it still comes up where people have to cancel. How are the cancellation policies? How much in advance do you need to work that out?
Yeah, we have flexible cancellation policies. Our happiness team, which is our customer support, is available at all times to help anyone with anything that could come up.
A really fun option if you're looking to do a little more traveling this year, which I think most of us are. Revenge travel is real. Thank you, Jessica, for sharing that with us. And you can get even more about home exchange by visiting our website, rhodeshow.com. Happy travels.